coming
Don't you
out.
sit in the middle?
I'll sit off here and talk to you too. It works better this way.
And then Cat will sit there. You sit here.
Dr. Drew's doing a stand-up set later on tonight for the stand-up show, just in case you're
You know how that happened?
curious.
Adam goes, work up 4 minutes. I go, Adam, you know I'm not funny. You know I'm not a comedian. He goes, yeah, you'll do it. You can do it.
Well, not only are you not funny, you destroy comedy. Other people sit back idly and watch comedy. You're like a black hole where comedy goes to die.
No.
So
Well, your comedy in particular.
you are a sack of baking soda to my comedy fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that he's neutral on comedy like you guys. You know, you're not going to add anything, but you're not going to subtract anything. He actually takes comedy and hides it somewhere, never to be found again.
Yeah.
So now he's going to take that mentality, he's going to bring it to the stage.
Do it myself.
And he's going to do it himself. And I got a lot. And Kyle, I know you're here. You're full-time here in New York.
Oh, yeah. Right? I'm here all the time. It's great to be here. What a club.
You know, Rodney, I got to tell you, everyone worships you and looks up to you. But the one time I met you, you were kind of a douche to me, I got to say.
Hey, it's all right. I didn't know what a talent you were. Good God.
Okay, you don't have to take cheap shots. We're doing Loveline, the TV show on MTV. I just went to your dressing room to say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Just barge into a big star's dressing room. Why wouldn't I say hello?
No, I knocked politely. You're in your bathrobe.
Yeah, get out doesn't mean come in. Okay. Great guy.
It was a solid corridor. I couldn't hear. I just assumed
okay.
you were inviting me in. Rodney, now, let me tell you something. The people that wear terry cloth bathrobes do it for comfort, and the ones who wear the silk ones do it so you can see their nutsack.
That's right.
Which one is Rodney?
Yeah, he's the silk one.
Okay, got it.
There's plausible deniability because you just tie it in an X, but everything is silk and slippery, and then when you sit down, the sash comes undone, the thing spills open, and your nutsack falls out.
Yeah.
It's a power nutsack move, the silk bathrobe.
I was taught to leave with the nutsack.
Yeah, well, it works. So I was in there, and we were just kind of having a sack-to-sack talk.
Hey, two guys, sack to sack.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I just said, have a good show. And you're,
We met him again on the radio show with his wife.
Oh,
that's where the flowers came in.
His wife had a business where she, I don't say grew, but she obtained giant flowers.
Africanized roses.
Yeah, let's not bring race into this, but they were regular rose color, but yeah, it was somehow.
Yeah, downstairs there was no rose, if you know what I mean.
They were giant, hit with gamma radiation flowers is basically what I would assume. But anyway, so, But anyway, Rodney, I know you liked the spleef back in the day, which is weird, because you think of him as a highball guy, not a weed guy. But Rodney liked to toke it out a little bit.
Take the edge off.
Yeah.
From people breaking into my dressing room.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't break in. I knocked.
Stressing me out.
Okay.
So club here, by the way. They're making COVID-20 in the bathroom.
I had I did notice something. I rode the subway today.
Whoa.
Yeah. And as a weird thing, being from L.A., I did see a giant rat running around the terminal there, and I was the only one.
Tracks or just
up top.
Okay.
And I was the only one who was reacting to it. Everyone else was like stepping over it or grabbing a bite of pizza off it and then handing it back. Like everyone was well versed with the rat. It was sort of like your rats are our homeless.
Yeah.
In L.A., we just step over homeless guys. There's a homeless guy taking a dump. You're like, honey, out of the way. He's taking a dump here. Guy's freaked out on fentanyl. We walk right past it. But if we see a rat,
it stops us.
That's a
big one.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So this rat, who had horrible posture, by the way, I want to get him one of those copper fit bras, But he's running around, and no one else is reacting but me, so I don't want to seem like a hysteric.
Weird,
But here's the thing I notice every time I come to New York, and I think I noticed it on the way in coming through the Lincoln Tunnel, and then I noticed it today in the subway. Tile. Tile everywhere.
Guess what? They call it
subway tile. And, you know, I've set my fair share of tile. 4x4 tile. And if you really, and then I looked it up, it was like 665 miles of track.
Wow.
In New York, which is miles and miles and miles of tile.
Yeah, yeah.
So they tile, everything's tiled. And so it's kind of a weird thing. Like if you had a bathroom and someone said, well, tile the shower enclosure, and your wife went, yeah, okay, but let's just do the whole wall. You'd go, come on, bitch, that's too much. Now that's too much. What, are you trying to kill me? That's too much. They tile, it's miles and miles of tiles, everybody. I should open a tile store. But what I'm saying is I understood they did things differently back then.
Yes.
But didn't it seem like an inordinate amount of time and labor? Every single one set by hand, grouted, and all unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. It's not like the tile. It's not like you pop a tile off and the ceiling comes down. It's just, it's ornate. It's there for decoration. It's unnecessary. It's not doing anything, but yet there it is.
Yeah.
And it's tile. They must have had some kind of deal with like big tile. Like,
yeah, I think so.
LaGuardia must have been getting like kickbacks from like big tile or big porcelain or something like that, because he literally went, we need 200 billion units of this 4x4 tile that is not accomplishing anything.
There's got to be a story here. There has to be.
There's got to be a tile-related story, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to blow the lid off this shit as soon as the show. Ask Rock what is going on. And it's all through the tunnels. Like, I get it. It's nice, but L.A., zero tile. We just, or maybe we have tile, it's just all graffiti over it.
You couldn't see it.
I wouldn't know what it was. But there was also, I was on the train for like 14 minutes, and I was like, nothing weird has happened yet. Like this may go against their, you know, I've seen the Warriors. I understand. I've seen Warriors and Fort Apache, the Bronx. So I think I got a pretty good handle on what goes on.
I had the guy over here with the boombox.
Oh, you had
that.
You took the subway here?
Decides, the whole cart wants to hear his music.
I had the guy who decided everyone wanted to hear mariachi music, and this guy got on, and he had a guitar, and he had his wife, and she was playing the tambourine, and he was singing, but the train was rocking, and he couldn't really get his footing because he's wearing cowboy boots, and he's holding a guitar that's bigger than he is because he's like this big, and he's bouncing around. He's trying to steady himself against a post, but it's not working, and that's when I came up with this invention. This is called busking, by the way, when you go out and you play and you get paid. It's called busking. The Subway busking belt, where you just pop it on, snap it in front of the post, cinch it up, and then you can stand there steady as she goes, cranking out La Cucaracha or Guantanamero, whatever it is.
Not big TAM on that, though. Total addressable market. It's very low. You're not going to make a lot of money.
You don't think there are a lot of mariachi buskers
You might sell 5.
Well, that's 5 more than you sold, bitch.
Well, you know the economy of scale. You have to
yeah.
make every one of those by hand.
Well, who else would put up, like, I was going to say Japan has a robust subway, but they wouldn't put up with mariachi bands roving through there, would they?
Did the tambourine go off the whole time? If it was all
She
shaky,
had the tambourine. He was playing the guitar. He started singing, and then she joined in and harmonized, and then the door opened and everyone piled off. I'm just saying, I don't know. You know, when you see people out doing what they're doing, at a certain point, isn't it less work just to get a fucking job? Like, isn't it just easier? Just go to the Amazon hub, get medical and dental. You know what I mean? Smoke a little reefer in the parking lot during your break. At some point, you can do a slip and fall and sue Bezos. You know what I mean? Claim your back's fucked up and you can't work. You go home, get paid, watch TV. Like, isn't it a better world?
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yes.
Did you get to the tile?
Tile. So this is how Adam's brain works, right? If he sees something that catches his attention, it means something. And of course, this means something. So this was part of the hygienic design movement of the early 20th century. Clean, classic, loose, sense of order and modernity. It was consciously, and it resisted grime and graffiti.
Yes.
But then I thought of the tile.
Yeah.
And non-porous.
Yeah, no, nothing handles a snot rocket from a hobo like porcelain with baked enamel on it. No, it is snot rocket free since 1921.
But then I thought of the tiles in the Pasadena freeway tunnels.
Yeah.
Which always look like shit. Mm-hmm. So
porous.
We did something wrong there with those tiles.
Well, you're right. Everything needs to be hosed down.
Everything in LA sucks. Everything.
Yeah,
we can't get the tiles right.
We're a society that has jumped the shark on porous materials. We can no longer be trusted with porous materials because porous materials, like cement is porous. Concrete is cement with aggregate in it. I don't want to bore you, but the point is it's porous.
Why would you bore us with 10 minutes on porous material?
Portland cement.
About that.
1 part aggregate, 1 part Portland cement, 2 scoops of sand, and decomposed granite will work if you have. No, so I've seen pieces of gum that have been there. In the cement. Well, by the way, they're now part of the cement. They've become the cement. I'm scared if someone scraped it up, the sidewalk would fall apart. It's literally the fabric of some of that shit's been in there since the Eisenhower administration. Like, it's not going anywhere. But we can't do porous anymore. We have a tunnel in LA. Once a week they paint it, and the gangbangers and taggers follow the guys who paint and are like, is that set up yet? And the guy's like, no, the primer's still a little tacky. All right, give it a minute. All right, well, I'll just shake my can here, and then we're going behind you. I'll tell you the strangest, almost eeriest sight in Los Angeles, and I took pictures of it, but it was sort of unbelievable.
Oh, what is this going to be? There's a lot of unbelievable things in our town.
This is a weird.
By the way, I was in LA, downtown LA, 2 days ago, Tuesday. Car got broken into.
Your car?
Yeah, blew out my passenger window. You can't fucking park a car
really?
for 4
hours. Language. Christian podcast.
Sorry.
Hold on.
This is Rodney's.
But did they leave the stripper in the trunk, or they take her too?
Gone.
Gone. Tammy's gone. Holy shit.
Not Tammy.
Tammy. Tammy. Sorry. Why did I bother buying all that hooker kibble? And she's gone. It has all the nutrients they need. Okay. They need more potassium than you and I. Drew will tell you after the show why prostitutes need so much more potassium. And the hooker kibble, I'm not doing a commercial for the hooker kibble. It's available. Check my site. Go to Amazon. Click through the site. Okay. Sodium and potassium. No, okay. Okay, here's it. What'd they steal out of your car?
Oh, you really want the story?
Yeah, I do. Okay. I do. They broke the window.
Got your dildo.
A woman I told you the story. A woman that's worked for us for 3 decades had a stroke.
Oh.
So Susan goes, I'll take your purse. Actually, the hospital gave it to her.
This isn't a funny story at all.
Wait.
Wow.
I know. She put the purse in this car that I drove the next day. I didn't know was in there.
Uh-huh.
And this lady then told us, subsequent to this purse being stolen out of the car, that she had a lot of cash in it.
Oh. And her ex-husband's ashes. But that's all they got.
It could be.
All they got is her beloved husband of 41 years ashes and a bunch of cash. All right, so thanks for bringing us down.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Back to L.A. It sucks. What was it?
Well, here's the beauty of L.A. Anyone you talk to in L.A. go, there's a purse in the car? That's on you, bro. I do like crimes on you. Oh, you ran into your house to take a shit and left your laptop inside of your locked car? That's on you. Okay. Well, it's quite a society we've crafted here.
You made it too easy.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't put rebar over your bay window? Oh, wait a minute. You went to sleep? That's on you, bro. You should have been up with a shotgun patrolling in your pajamas in the living room. Oh, you had a family? Oh, that's on you, bro. That's on you. You got nice stuff? Yeah, that's on you. Oh, you bought a watch? Oh, okay, that's on. That's
I wish you were kidding.
You drove a car more than $11,000 in worth? That's on you, bro. It was your fault for eating out. You shouldn't have gone outside. All right, where was I? Oh, okay. I saw something amazing. It was a weird harbinger, but it was there was a freeway off-ramp or on-ramp or overpass or whatever, and it was like in Burbank, Sun Valley's on the way to the Burbank airport, and it was down the 5 freeway. And I used to pass it every time I went to the Burbank airport, and the thing that was crazy about it is it was covered with graffiti. They got about halfway, they built it sort of halfway. They got up and they started to turn, and remember in the movie Speed?
Yes, that's what I thought of.
Remember Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, jump it.
Yeah, and they built it, and it was like 80 feet apart. Mm-hmm. By the way, it was the exact same level, except for somehow the bus got launched in the air. Yeah. That movie was so fake, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like that, but it was tagged, right? And so when you went past it, it looked like an old overpass that they were demoing out because it was so covered with graffiti. But the reality is every 6 feet they built, that night they got 6 feet worth of graffiti on the side of it. So your mind played tricks on you because it just looked like an old tagged overpass. But really, literally, the taggers just waited till the guys went home that night. And then it was like, hey, essay, or whoever Jews talk. There's...
That was it.
Hey, essay, there's another 10 feet of fresh concrete we can deface.
4 more days of Hanukkah.
Yeah, hey, essay.
Hey, essay.
Rattle that can of Krylon and take that dreidel for a spin, bro.
Hey. Yom Kippur just ended, eh?
Hey, who's this seat for, Elijah?
Hey, leave it for the prophet, eh? Come on, man. You gotta leave that for the prophet, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Canceled.
Yeah, we're canceled. But here's the interesting thing I was saying. I don't know if I was saying this to Drew and I was complaining about this, but
What?
LA
Complaining to me?
LA is so bad now that we started putting barbed wire around the freeway signs.
Barbed wire?
Razor wire.
Razor wire.
Concertine wire. I was complaining about that for a long time when they started, and then we started basically people who own cars have to weld grates under their cars and take their catalytic converters and put them in a cage underneath your car. Can you imagine the state of things when you're literally welding a cage underneath your car so your catalytic converter cannot be removed, and then they're pulling all the copper out of the street lights on the bridges and all that. So we have this 6th Street bridge, and it costs $1 billion, but it's all dark now, and it doesn't work. And they were talking to a city councilman the other week, and he's like, well, we'd like to put the copper wire back in, but we can't because it'll just be stolen immediately. So...
That's on the bridge, though. That's on the bridge. But don't happen that.
Also... You know what they need to do? Oh, Cat Timpton's here, everybody.
Hey, Cat's
Hey!
Hey! I'm leaving, I guess.
I just kind of walked up here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
you need a microphone.
Yeah, come on. I'll get you a microphone.
I'll let you have mine here.
Listen, ladies don't need microphones, okay? We'll say what they're thinking.
Hey, Drew, did you miss me?
I did.
Yeah.
Here
I
you
know.
go. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, Cat. I was just attacking Los
Mommy.
Angeles, and then we
Okay.
can get
Mommy
we can
Cat.
get,
Yes, I
we
am
can
a
get right
mommy.
to it. So this person was saying they can't put the copper wire back into the street lights until we can figure out a way to build a cage around the wiring so they can't pull. So I basically said LA is going to look like a vending machine in prison. You ever see a vending machine at like a facility and it has that cage around it? All the drugs, all the deodorant, all the batteries, all the spray paint, everything is in a cage. We literally have to put a cage around everything because our society is deteriorated to such a point that's all we can think to do.
Well, City Council is going to take it on.
Oh, yeah, they'll take that on.
Yeah.
Kat, how you doing? How was Gutfeld tonight?
It's great. Also, today we just got in the mail the cage for my baby. He's crawling.
You got a baby cage?
Yeah.
Good.
My husband's like, he's like, it's called a playpen. I'm like, it's a fucking cage.
It's a cage. Yeah, smart.
It's a cage.
Her son is athletic.
Yes.
6 months of age.
Really?
He does not get that from me. But yeah, he's moving.
He's moving, so you got a cage. Yeah, I didn't get a cage for my kids, and a Mexican stole one of them, and I haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
So you're smart.
He just tries to kill himself all day. I mean, who among us?
Did you baby-proof everything?
No.
Oh, good for you.
That's what the cage
It's
is
such
for.
a hassle.
Yeah.
All the baby-proof stuff. You know, they're putting the caps inside of the... By the way, I put a butter knife in a socket when I was 3. Guess who learned not to put butter knives in sockets? It was super valuable
We
for
had
me.
a son do that with a fork.
It's also how my hair got this way. So, Kat, did Gutfeld today. I think I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Drew and I are going to see you tomorrow.
we're all gonna hang out
over there.
tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
who's
Oh,
the
cool.
fork?
I'll go too. Oh,
Yeah.
It's just kind of...
Mike Collins?
It's a comedy show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually don't know who the other guest is. I don't know. No, Tyrus is not here.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. How's your health? I know you've been through a lot.
I cut my tits off and now I have no more cancer. So thank you.
Although the
Yes.
funniest thing you said about your tits
Yeah.
on the show
What?
was right in the aftermath of the whole Sydney Sweeney thing.
Yeah, that I almost wish I went bigger because like that whole I have the implants and I have more titty now than I ever did before I got cancer. But yeah, in the aftermath of that, I'm like maybe I should have just gone ridiculous because
Yeah.
like very rarely do you get the opportunity. Nobody could say anything.
No,
right?
no,
I could have
no.
gone ridiculous and they would have been like, "We're so glad you're healthy."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't have nipples yet, but when I do, December 4th, mark your calendars, everyone.
I was gonna-
Yes,
coming
December
fast.
4th.
Let's have,
Yes.
we'll have a
I saw the
Yes.
date. I saw the date on the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I contributed as a nipple man.
Yeah.
Although I do want some input on the areola size, but
Yeah.
we can talk. We'll talk.
I
We'll
can
talk
also
after
get
the show.
those as big as I want.
Well, that's what I want to talk about.
Adam's a little extreme on that one.
You know, I'm kind of a bologna guy. Not so
You
much
are?
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Not so much pepperoni. More bologna.
I should just bring you to my appointment.
Oh, I'll consult. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Tell
My
this.
nipple consultant, Adam Carolla.
Does he do breast reduction as well? Because he can just bring by the before book, and I'll
Yeah.
just kill some time in the lobby. I would love just to walk into the ones who do the breast reduction and just
Yeah.
go, look, thinking about bringing my old lady out here, but first I'm going to see that before book, okay? And just remember, can you check this out? What's protocol? Okay, I can take you to the bathroom, right? I don't have to leave it here. I mean, I don't want someone to steal it. Do they tattoo the nipples?
So they actually can make a protrusion out of the skin. So they're
Oh,
doing that
okay.
on December 4th, and then after that, I'm getting the tattoos. So it's gonna look great. And then like whenever I show them off,
Yeah.
it's like I'm brave.
Yeah, you're brave. And by the way, it's unclear what the rules are about that as far
Right.
as cable TV or
Right,
network
like
goes.
they're not technically tits. So can I just?
We had a guy on the Man Show a million years ago, a guest, who was like a professional gambler, and he lost a bet, or somebody said, "I'll give you $10,000 to get breast implants."
I saw this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, we dated for several months
Yeah.
after his appearance. It was that good a job, and so we wanted to show his man tits, you know, and then the network was like, I don't know, I don't think we can, and I was like, it's a dude, you know, and so it was, you know, it's not like the founding fathers hammered this one out before they died. They left some things open to
Explain that to
interpretation.
1780s guy.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what?
There was a lot, we're breaking a lot of ground and bras on that show, and there was a lot of arguments as to what you could show. Here's my argument. I've seen The Biggest Loser. I've seen a 700-pound dude wearing dolphin shorts and man tits just flopping out to here with stretch marks on it. I'm sorry. If that's acceptable during prime time, then your fake tattooed titties are just going to be fine on Gutfeld. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate the support.
It's weird. I feel like you have to consult Cam, though.
Yo,
like he needs to have a vote on how this is exposed.
Oh, I've been consulting.
Cam, your husband.
My husband.
That's Drew's greatest gift of all time. Everyone. He names an auto part and says, "I hope you're talking to Cam." Yes, Cam is her husband. Yes.
He's the luckiest man in the world.
I think you got him for like the next 40 years. Like, who's going to take that trash out? Yeah, okay, me with no nipples? I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Get moving.
Exactly.
Oh, I've heard her say shit like that at the house.
Yeah.
Cam, will you make dinner? Because the cancer and all.
Yeah. I didn't
smart.
change a diaper for months.
No.
Because I was like, Cam, I have cancer.
Yeah.
But then you turn it in the cancer, you know.
The whole cancer thing. Like, I don't have cancer anymore, but there's arguably, I'm still recently enough out of it that I still can claim the ambiguous cancer thing.
I'd say cancer, I think it's like being a Marine. They don't go form a Marine. They just, you're always a Marine. You're always cancerous.
I agree. I'm always cancerous.
Yeah, I'm not an oncologist, but that's how I would approach it if I was. You are cancer. Yeah, I agree. So you're basically just living with an adult white slave at this point.
Well, he can't. Well, what's he gonna do? Leave me?
Well,
I mean,
I would tell him listen, here's what I would tell him. No, he can't.
He can't.
Yeah, adulterous affair on the side. Yeah, but he can't actually confront you.
He can't.
No, but if I was
to.
Cam's publicist / attorney, I would tell him, listen, Cam, you got to lose a nut. I mean, you don't need both nuts.
Yeah.
And you could easily lose the nut and get back on equal footing here. Otherwise, you're just taking the trash out.
His only way out is if he gets, I didn't think of that, he could get worse cancer himself.
He could go full Tom Green and get out of the trash detail with you.
That's pretty much the only way. Otherwise, it'd be real difficult.
The male version of the nudicle, I think we'd call it. What I'm saying is reconstructive, tattoo, all sorts of stuff. But for a guy, when you lose a nut, they just put a marble in there.
They've had various things over the years. Some were like sort of glass, like a marble. Some were like rubbery. They're different things.
Oh, do you remember Larry Flint?
Yeah.
You remember what he had in his nutsack?
Did he have the pump for his penis?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a penis pump.
Yeah.
Larry Flint, God rest his soul. He's up there. He's playing ping pong with Abe Lincoln right now. Right now.
I think you mean Hitler?
I mean Abe Hitler, one of the craftiest politicians ever to come down the pike. Yeah, he's up there with George Washington and John Denver just playing Connect Four right now, if I know that Larry Flint. But Larry lost the use of his penis, and so he had a pump installed. But I asked him where the pump, how do you, and it was in his nutsack. Was the
manual, or do you just hit a button? I feel like that's an important pump. Maybe a manual.
They used to be more manual. Now there's kind of a
there's
switch.
Like just a switch. Okay, good.
What do you mean just a switch?
Like it's fluid, and you push it, and the fluid goes.
Yeah, but you still got to pump the fluid.
Somehow I think they've got
No, they don't. I know more than you. They don't.
I haven't seen one.
They don't have a little pump in there. It doesn't run off electricity.
Have an accurate PSI. You want to make sure it's right.
Yeah. I'll bet it's fluid.
Yeah.
But they still got to have a reservoir, and you got to give it a couple of shots.
Well, then definitely when he had one, it was definitely a pump.
Yeah.
He told us all about it.
I hope he's not dyslexic. Imagine grabbing the wrong ball and coming down on it.
They have other ones that pump from the tip, too.
They have tip pumpers?
Yeah.
Wow. What won't they think of? What is it? Wait, from the head?
I don't know. I've never really gotten involved in that world.
All right, well, then be quiet.
You seem to know a lot about it.
No, you seem to be an expert.
No expert, no.
All right. So anyway, if you lose your erection or your ability to achieve one, there's a hydraulic pump that can be inserted.
And the urologists claim those are some of their happiest patients.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know. It's got to be weird, though, because
because you have a pump in your testicle?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, all these guys, I mean, they're very skilled surgeons, obviously, you know, and at some point, that kid was like 21 and he was like going into med school and he had a head full of great ideas and he's like, I'm going to Africa to save kids with hair lips and do reconstructive surgery on people that stepped on landmines. Now he's in Beverly Hills with Larry Flint spread out. He's handling his cock, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody's dabbing his forehead. That's what I'd do. I'd make sure I had someone dabbing my forehead constantly. I don't know what happened to forehead dabbing. That was a big part of surgery when I was young. Everyone who did surgery had their forehead dabbed. Now there's almost no forehead dabbing. Come on, Drew.
Sorry, I'll bring it back.
Yeah, what's up? Goddamn Central Air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So, Donald Trump.
Oh.
Donald Trump, I heard.
Excellent transition.
I heard you're going after Letitia James.
What a nasty woman. She's such a nasty woman, that Letitia. That's so terrific. She came after Trump first. I don't know if you know this, but she came after Trump.
Yeah.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
Not good.
Don't come after Trump.
No.
That's so terrific.
Had to take a mug shot.
And she's a 2, you know, she's a 2. I'll tell you, the most important thing for a woman is to be a beautiful, you know, you're a beautiful woman right here. She's terrific. But that Letitia, she's probably a 2. I'd give her
I want to give Donald, I want to give the 2 her due. She has an ample bosom. I mean that.
She's got an ample everything. You know, if everything's ample, the bosom doesn't count. Adam, you know this. You know this. It's the tiny ladies with the big tits. That's for me. Okay? Just being honest. Don't act like you don't like it, boys. Suddenly, they pulled back on me on that. They really pulled back.
Yeah, well, you may have crossed the line, Donald.
Me there.
You know, well, let's move on to a happier subject. I mean, with this whole Middle Eastern thing coming to a close, I mean, Nobel Peace Prize. Come on, Donald. Nobel Peace Prize for you.
Did that happen? I don't.
Oh yeah. No, they got.
That happened?
I gotta get out more and watch TV more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what side of the issue you guys are on, but one side is returning their live hostages, and the other is returning their dead hostages. Which is, you're not dealing with a great organization when they're like, I don't know where all the hostages are. They're kind of spread out. Like in the ground, but we'll see if we can find them and return them. Oh, okay, Hamas, thank you. So he may get the Nobel Peace Prize. Wow. And he's pissed because he feels like Obama got it for doing nothing.
Well, he
you know?
did.
Absolutely nothing. What did he do?
Vibes.
Tell me one thing he did. What do you say? Vibes?
Yeah, you got it for vibes.
Yeah, good vibes. I doubt that. I doubt that very. You know, you're a nasty woman that's saying that to me. That's a terrible thing to say to Trump. That's a terrible thing.
Nobel Peace Prize. Now, if he does get the Nobel Peace Prize, don't anyone watch Fox that day. Definitely watch MSNBC because that's where the entertainment's gonna come in.
Yeah.
Was it a war? Was it a skirmish?
Yeah.
It felt a lot more like a skirmish than a war to me.
Why peace in the Middle East might actually be bad.
We think there should be a 3-state solution, but he only got to 2.
Think of all those people who lost their jobs.
Yeah. What about the hostage takers, the hostage keepers, the hostage feeders, the ones that have to put up the hostages? Yes, all out of work now because of Trump.
Thanks to Trump.
In his evil ways. All right, and okay, we'll keep going. Hey, Bill Maher.
Oh God, I've got to come. Why do I do this show so much?
I
feel like I do this show every 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're always making fun, but here you are, criticizing.
Great to be here.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to be here with all you people.
I know.
It's like an Asperger's convention out here.
So, Bill, I don't know if you heard, I'm a pretty accomplished stand-up.
Oh, here we go.
And
This is what he does.
Well, I
he
do stand-up.
compliments himself.
No, I'm
for like 10 minutes. Let me just prepare everybody. He's gonna compliment himself.
Listen,
Say what a great comic he is.
I'm
when
s-
nobody thinks that.
okay. First
It's
off,
not comedy to rant into a microphone for an hour.
Okay,
You have
I
to
am-
craft jokes.
okay. I am a celebrated stand-up.
Celebrated by who?
I mean, the masses. I mean, I would say, okay.
Oh,
I don't-
shut
thank
up, you
I-
pandering people.
I
They're
don't-
all pandering to you.
Okay, I don't have to prove to you about this. I'm just saying later on, I'm doing a stand-up show, and Dr. Drew's going to do stand-up for the first.
Dr. Drew.
Are you
Yes,
really?
yes. He's
Another
doing
comedy
stand-up.
giant.
Oh, I'm.
Dr. Drew.
He's,
Oh yeah.
he's going to do 4 minutes of, I'd say original.
That's gonna be
but
the
it's only-
longest 4 minutes of your life.
Pretty much.
Is this a bringer show?
No, people paid. People paid.
You
good
gotta
money.
bring 5 friends to get on stage.
Bill, any tips for Dr. Drew? Are you going to hang
Yeah,
on
I
to
got one tip. Don't do it. It's gonna be very
tried.
painful,
I
and
tried.
nobody's gonna like you.
No, that's about
Okay.
the best that could happen.
Or just rant about how there's no God. Okay? He doesn't exist. That's one of my best jokes.
You guys tell me, I think I came up with a compromise today that I like. Like, I'm a problem solver at heart, and I this happened today, and I want your intake on this.
Who are you
Or
looking
input,
at?
I should
All of
say.
us?
All of you. All of
Okay.
you. Okay. I went down the street to a coffee place this morning, and the guy behind the counter had a little soup Nazi to him. You know what I mean? And I ordered a latte, and then I said, "Could you make it with cream?" And he just did the cream, as if it was a foreign word to a guy who worked at a coffee place, And I said, "Yeah, can you do a latte with cream?" And he goes, "No cream, milk." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll just get a regular coffee and I'll put some cream in it." And he goes, "Well, what do you want?" And I said, "Well, if you have cream, I'll just put cream in the regular coffee." And he goes, "Well, what is it?" And I panicked. And I said, "Well, just give me the regular latte the way you like it, stir it with your dick." You know what I mean? I'm fine. I'm sorry. And he was like, "Okay." And I did the thing with the credit card, and he swapped the thing around, and it said 20% tip, 25%. It started at 20. No, we're out of the teens, everybody. We have graduated well past the teens. We got 20, 25, and 30. Right, and I looked at it, I was like, this guy's a prick,
Yeah.
But then it said no tip. And I was like, but I was a little hesitant, there was a cultural thing. I don't think I hated his tribe or whatever it was, I didn't want to touch the no tip, so I panicked. I just hit the 20%, which he did not deserve. Would you guys, and I started thinking, well, what would be satisfactory to me? Because 1%, no tip feels weird. Would you guys like this? I came up with this. What about you didn't get what you wanted, and there would be a spin the wheel tip. It'd be 1 to 15%. And you could walk away. You'd be like the guy in the firing squad who got the blank bullet. You don't know if it's going to be 14 or 15% or 2%. It wasn't me that did. The wheel in the sky made it 1% or 2%. You know what I mean? I would spin. I'll take it one button that is this is subpar service, but you don't want to go full Grinch, no tip. I will go 1 to 15% and let the gods decide what this asshole gets. And also provide a little entertainment. And then also a little satisfaction. If I just hit it and it went and then it was 2%, I'd go, fuck yeah. And I'd feel good about myself.
You would need at least one 00 slot, though, right? You'd have to have a 50% in there so the staff doesn't get pissed at you.
No, because if they did a killer job, you go 30%.
All right, okay.
We can do that.
Okay.
But this is sort of between not wanting to go full no tip, but this isn't 20% territory.
I got another wheel. This would be a big screen, but another wheel where it's got all 1% tip, and then $1,000. But it's like 100 ones.
Right.
So all day is nervous.
Right.
Oh, one.
Right.
Someone's
right.
gonna get, and then someone has to pay the $1,000.
Let's go further. Let's go further. All ones, $1,000 makes love to your wife. You know what I mean? And you got to make that phone call, like, honey. Oh shit, are you at work already?
Yeah, also,
Cafe
like,
latte on third.
depending
You know
on
that
who your
wheel?
wife is, that could be a win or a loss.
Yeah, take my wife. At the coffee shop. Fortuna, spin this wheel.
That was my favorite part about the whole P. Diddy trial, is how he was able to convince his lady friend, like, look, I can't win, like, with every woman I've ever been with, I can't win the Thai food versus Italian food argument. Forget I'm going to hire my porn buddy called the Crusher to come over from Henderson, and he's going to pound the daylights out of you while I beat off and watch. He was able to propose that and get a thumbs up, which is, he should sell timeshares or something. I mean, that's a lot. That's a tall order, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He is a very persuasive chap, is what I would say. And by the way, how do you even broach that? Because you can't do it all at once.
I think you start with, hey.
Yeah, all right.
And then I'm not really sure beyond that.
You say a friend does it, like, you think it's weird that my friend...
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What do you think about Bob doing that? And then...
Yeah.
I've never done that. I'm just saying I thought of that right now.
You know what's good? A good entree, too, is you're not uptight, are you? Because everyone
that
goes,
is
no.
Right.
And then right after that's good, because I got a strap on that I'd like to, you know what I mean? Once you get the not uptight, then we're cool.
That's
So
a great thing.
start it
You're
there.
not uptight, are you? It's a great
Yeah.
thing for
Right.
any time you want someone to be not uptight.
Didn't drugs figure into this somewhere?
Oh, drugs?
Oh yeah, that.
I guess there were some drugs. I don't know what happened with the baby oil. He made a run on it. He did with baby oil what we all did with toilet paper during COVID. We just made a run. You know what I mean? Like,
Stocked up.
he was scared that somebody was gonna take all the baby oil. The thing I liked most about the trial is his mom sat in the front row for the entire thing.
I didn't know that.
There's no way I could get Chris Carolla to come to my rape trial. I couldn't get that bitch to go to a Little League game. I don't think there's any way I'd get Chris out to the rape trial. Do you, Drew? You know
Get her to make you a lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, let's ask.
Yeah.
Let's do the panel here. But speaking of lunch, let's do your shit sandwich interview.
Oh, I found a shittier sandwich than your mom made.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me lay this on the crowd
All right.
here, and I'm gonna share a little with
This
the
think hard here.
All
left
right.
side of the room
I always
here.
do.
You guys paid the same amount as these assholes, so why are they getting all the love? All right, so here's what I came up with. Because there's lots of ways you can kind of measure a mom's love for her son or daughter, your childhood, or was your mama nurturing? And people tell stories. Oh, they take me to hockey practice, my mom, at 5, every morning, and all that stuff. But it gets murky. So I just distilled it down to what kind of sandwich she made you. And if she spent a lot of time and a lot of love, because all it really is yes, it's a sandwich, it's sustenance and everything, but it's really just effort. If she's, for instance, Drew and I didn't know there was such a thing as toasting bread on a sandwich. Evidently, there's mothers who love their sons to the point where they actually toast the bread.
I didn't know there was anything except white bread.
So I didn't know. And we started to break it down. And if you talk to some people, they'll go, oh, my mom toasted the bread, and then she made her own Dijonnaise mustard. And it's like, and then, of course, the mother loved the shit out of that person because it was just commensurate with everything else and the time spent. Because it equals, a sandwich is really time spent on your child and loving, and there's nothing in it for you, right? Except for a happy child. Okay, so 10 is the best. Drew's mom did a shit sandwich.
Shit sandwich.
Right?
Yeah.
Which was what?
bologna, one piece of bologna, 2 pieces of white bread.
Okay, so you had shit sandwich.
Shit, Sam. No ketchup. No.
So I don't want to be a
Shit
one.
sandwich.
I don't want to be a one downer, but I'm 0 sandwich. My mom did 0. There's such a thing. There's lower than shit
Means
sandwich.
lower than 0?
You got me beat.
You actually put shit in the sandwich?
All right, well, hold on. I found out, I talked to a guy in Vegas, Izzy, whose mom did white bread, American cheese, ungrilled, and grape jelly.
Oh, nice.
So he may have beat you in the shit sandwich department.
I think once I found potato chips in my bologna sandwich.
Ah,
That's good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
yeah, that's
that was thoughtful, at
that's
least.
thoughtful. It's a lot of
Okay.
love
All
there.
right, it's a move.
All right, so you and the shit sandwich department are not as low as Izzy,
Yeah.
who got the grape jelly on his sandwich. Kat, what'd you get?
I got various sandwiches, right?
All right,
So I
okay.
Your mom was sick too, though.
But my mom also, one thing about all the sandwiches, no matter what one it was, is she always was yelling at me. Yeah, so I
When
mean.
she handed it to you in the morning?
Yeah, but it like she just would be. I think she enjoyed grounding us for sport, so she would like bait me, into like she'd like be annoying in the morning. So then I would yell, and then she'd be like, "That's it, you're grounded. You're not going anywhere."
Really?
Yeah.
But what did she do? And so she was sporadic in the sandwich department?
Yeah, sporadic. Sometimes it'd be like a really nice sandwich, or it'd be like a BLT that would be toasted with
Toasted.
mayo.
Mayo.
But sometimes it would be like a PB&J on rye.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a drinker.
No, not even a little bit. Maybe
She
she had
like-
like 1 glass of wine a year, and her tolerance was so low when she drank it, it'd be like she took Molly.
Was she like manic depressive or something?
No.
She wasn't anything.
She was a social worker.
social worker. Well, they always say the contractor's house is the worst one on the block. My dad was a therapist, so I get that.
Yeah, okay.
Kyle, shit sandwich, good
it's
sandwich.
making me think because my mother would cut it diagonally.
Oh, that's a good sign.
But wait, then flip it and make a butterfly.
Oh,
Pretty nice. But a lot of times it was like Wonder Bread, Fluffernutter, and peanut butter, and that's a marshmallow sandwich,
Right,
which is very unhealthy.
right.
It was good.
Your mom was a gay man?
Yeah,
it's a
How's that
butterfly,
work?
honey.
Fluffernutter.
So the diagonal cut is good.
Yeah.
It shows effort.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
not
the-
sure the butterfly wing works.
Oh yeah, that's more effort because you have to cut it and you have to
That would
flip it.
freak me out.
The butterfly.
I couldn't do
Wait,
that.
so how do you fold it? How do you get the butterfly?
You just
effect?
diagonal and then you just flip it and it makes a butterfly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My
My
mother
mom
loved
would do
it.
a caterpillar, but never a butterfly. Thank you. All right, so love. I mean, what were we giving her? 4.5? 5?
What is that? A 5?
The best is, a 10 is toasting
Yeah.
bread and
No,
cutting.
Cat
cutting.
sometimes got a 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know,
it
but
was
she
either a
sometimes
10
got
or
a
a 0.
2.
Yeah.
So she evens
I would say
out.
7.
The
You know,
7
if I were to
sandwich?
Ballpark it.
All right, so we
7.
have someone here who says he's below a 0.
Actually, mine was worse because my brother had a peanut allergy, so sometimes it was jelly with soy nut butter.
Oh.
I blocked that one out, and I just remembered it.
block
That's
it
how
out.
bad it was.
Yeah.
Trauma makes us forget.
All right, what is worse than 0 or shit sandwich, sir?
My brother's finger.
She know what a hamburger was? Was she from someplace? In the Caribbean. Oh, so they have like jerk chicken over there or something. I feel like we need to export hamburgers. Maybe to the Middle East. Like maybe if they could lighten up on the goat consumption and go a little more double. You know what I mean? Or Tommy's or Fat Burger. I'd just say they'd put down the guns and pick up a spork, you know what I mean? And we could get to healing. We got to bring In-N-Out to the Middle East. They need something like when the guy's putting on the explosive vest. Someone's got to be like, Habib, we're going In-N-Out this weekend. It's like, oh shit, okay, all right, I'll take it off. Here you go. Where's my explosive vest hanger? There you go, hall closet. Right next to the fishing vest. There you go. All right, we're going In-N-Out. But next week the vest goes back on and I blow up the pizza place. And okay, all right, we'll visit that when we get to it. It would work. I know. You want it. You know the worst? I don't know if you guys had this. I had this. I had a wife who would go to In-N-Out, come home with In-N-Out for her and the kids, and not the guy who paid for it. Not the guy who paid for it. And then...
Are you seeing the pattern here?
I would smell the In-N-Out. I would just smell the In-N-Out while they all just ate
We
their
marry
In-N-Out.
our mother. That's what
Yes,
we do.
yes.
We marry mother.
That's right. That's right. Did she see what movie? The Bruce movie. Let's see. Oh, the Bruce Springsteen movie. Sorry. There is a movie from the 80s called They Call Me Bruce. Thank you. Yes, I know. But the Bruce movie doesn't come out for 3 weeks. So you saying, did she see it? Yeah, she works at Paramount. She's an editor. She did the sound mixing on it. No, it's not out yet, you fucking bald retard. And there are other movies with
Don't worry,
Bruce
he talks
in
to me
it.
like that all the time.
Sorry.
All the time. Not the ball part.
Guys, come on. It's a Christian podcast.
Sorry.
Family show.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Christians.
I was thinking about not eating In-N-Out.
That's how I ended up doing 4 minutes of comedy.
That's right.
That kind of talk.
That's right.
I can't wait for that.
Ugh.
All right, I wrote something else down. Oh, okay, here's what I want to talk about. This term, so I was learning that the Palisades fire, which I was greatly impacted by, and Malibu Palisades fire, was started by a 29-year-old Uber driver who, Florida guy. By the way, if I work for the FBI and it's like, look, he's fled the state, and I go, where are we going to look? Well, there's a lot of states. Gentlemen, let's save some time. Marty, you go to Florida, I'll go to Alaska. Let's get this guy. Where were we going? To fucking Indiana? I don't think so. Anyone who flees, you go to Florida or you go to Alaska. Why are we wasting our time with this dragnet bullshit? He's not anywhere else but Florida and possibly Alaska. That's my move. I ever end up in Alaska. If I ever end up in Alaska and we're at a trendy Alaskan bar, and I walk in with my lady friend, and the bouncer guy's like, sorry, but there's a 20-minute wait. I'd be like, okay, let me just find us a table, my love. And I would just go, let me just want to use the bathroom inside real quick. And I'd just walk in, and I'd pull my wallet out, and I'd yell, Federal Marshal! And I'd watch everyone dive out of the windows. And then I'd say, my lady, this way. They have a wide open booth. Oh, there's still nachos on it and a pitcher of beer. Wasn't that awesome? And I would sit down and eat for free.
If you've ever been to Alaska, literally everybody has a story.
Oh, they all have a story.
They could be a second generation, but there's a story.
So they found the guy in Florida, and he was an Uber driver, and he started the fire. With the fire, and by the way, they called him on the news a firebug. Firebug's a little euphemistic and cute for a guy who's killed 12 people and did $200 billion worth of damage and devastated a region. Look at the little firebug. Look at him. He loves sparklers, this one.
Sounds adorable. Yeah.
Go get your Bic, Tommy. Come on, show him what you can do with that Bic lighter, you little firebug, you. Get out. Come on, it's almost bedtime now. How about some hot tamales, my little firebug? I bet you like that, don't you? Yeah, I like arsonist better than firebug.
Yeah.
But sounds like a dance from the 20s. Hey, the Flappers are doing a firebug. Come on.
See?
Yeah, see?
Couple of firebugs, see?
Hey, 20s gangster guy. Yeah.
Let's get some tile. Let's tile this place.
Hey, I got tile. Hey, what's
This
up
place
with
needs
all,
more tiles, see?
what's up with all the tile?
Cat's like, what's that joke?
You missed
I-
it
yeah,
earlier.
I-
Earlier.
All right. So hold on.
Call back.
It is good job security. Like when they start building the subway, it's like my husband got a job as a groutist.
For the next 30 years.
For the next 150 years, all he's going to be doing is grouting.
Got it.
Okay, all right.
I missed it.
All right, hold on. So they caught the guy, but I'd like to blame the guy because he was a firebug and everything. But he started the fire on New Year's Day. The fire department rolled on it, allegedly put it out, and then a week later, everything's burned to the ground. So in terms of that guy, Like, there's an element of sort of, well, if the guys had done their job, then we wouldn't be in this predicament, you know?
But maybe we could make it go up the food chain and blame the mayor for not giving the fire department enough resources. So they couldn't have gone back for
hold on. Drew, it's not her fault. She's in Uganda.
Right, that's right.
You
That's where she
understand?
was.
She's
can't
the mayor
blame
of
a woman who's
Uganda.
not
You
there.
understand?
Yeah.
She's trying on ceremonial garb and learning the dance that the elders passed down from years before. She's learning to walk with a gourd on her head. Okay? So let's not blame her for
Right,
what's
right.
going on in
too.
California. You understand, Drew?
I understand.
Watch your mouth. Gavin Newsom, good dude. He's gonna run for president, you know, or something.
You guys ever see Adam mix it up with Newsom? Oh my God, fantastic!
Yeah, I think Newsom's assistant hit me this weekend and said he was coming on the 12th of never. No. Yeah, he's not coming back on. Which again, it's like my whole thing is if okay, first things first. All you guys do is speak truth to power, but you're scared shitless of Joe Rogan. So what is it? Like, go find the power and go speak some fucking truth to them. Or are you scared because somebody has ideas and your ideas suck? Like, all they do is talk about speaking truth to power, but they won't go anywhere that's not friendly. And by the way, friendly is not the power structure. You got to go find the power and go speak truth to them, but they don't really possess the truth. And
Katie Porter.
She's
did
the
it.
next governor. Katie Porter.
Porter.
That's my girl right
is.
there.
You like her?
I
She
mean,
is the best.
it's amazing to be like the fact that she thinks that was an okay way to behave on camera. It's almost inspiring.
Yeah,
Right?
she had somebody ask some follow-up questions.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
got-
A follow-up question made her turn into that. She's a beast.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. It shows what the environment is and what they're used to. Because
Right,
the
exactly.
idea that a reporter doing their job and asking a follow-up question is so grossly offensive to them.
Yeah.
And they take like insane umbrage. It's sort of like if a king from olden days showed up at a modern airport and like lit a cigar. You know, and then somebody from Southwest would come around and go, "Hey, you got to put that cigar out," and he'd be like, "Off with her head. She must be killed." They'd go, "Put the cigar out." Okay, well now you're going to be drawn and quartered. I was nice. I was going to give you the guillotine, but now I'm in a bad mood. Like that's what they thought. It's like it shows that they've never seen reality before. And yeah, she did an interview, and somebody asked her a follow-up question. She got angry, but there is another clip where she yelled at her staff.
Get out of my fucking shot.
Right, and that made me I did kind of like her after that because I like when people are needlessly cruel to underlings because I do a lot of that, and we did bond. We kind of bonded over that, so we're kind of back now.
I feel like she thinks she's killing it right now, though, because who's gonna tell her she's not?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get yelled at.
Yeah, absolutely. None of them make enough money to put themselves through that.
Yeah, well, you know, it could get worse in California because I think she's worse than Newsom. Do you?
It could be. Or maybe she's what we need. I don't know. It's so fucked up in California. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we might need a fat tyrannical bitch to straighten out. Straighten out California. Drew's right. That's the worst idea I've ever heard, Drew. That's a horrible idea.
Drew
She's a
becomes her
horrible
campaign
person.
manager.
All right, so we do have some news. I also have this thought to share with you guys. Okay. Oh, because I got to talk. Because right now we have an example of a dude crossing his legs like a dude, and then we have a female crossing her legs like a female. Would you? So my thing is when I see Newsom or Obama, or that is Barack, or Michelle can't do it because she's got that big hog, But Barack can because Michelle's got his balls in a mason jar. So he can do it.
I can do it.
Drew, well, okay, and then the cross. So if you see Barack Obama do a speaking engagement, he has his legs like he's got to. I mean, he has to work with a yoga instructor before he goes on stage, and has to have special pants built like Chuck Norris had karate pants in the 70s. He has to have special leg crossing pants to give him enough freedom and flexibility to get that leg. And then Justin Trudeau, he is the king/queen of the deep leg cross, right? So don't tell me it's not a signal. Like it is the male, hey, LGBT community, I am down with the cause. Like I am down, and that's how I cross my legs. So I was thinking, and you guys go, me. For women, it's the nose stud. It's the hoop that is on the frenulum. Is that a frenulum here, Drew? Yeah, you can use the microphone if you like, Drew. It amplifies your voice.
Didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, we're doing, yeah.
Normally you
That gig later's not going to go so good without the microphone.
Wait, was that Stallone or Rodney?
Yeah, I don't do a great Rodney.
No, it's
I'm
pretty
losing
good.
it over here.
No, it bleeds a little into the Stallone. Wait, what's Stallone sound like?
Yo, I get no respect, you know what I mean? I'll tell you.
Oh, you're doing Rodney Stallone.
My Dr. Goombats, I'll tell you.
Stallone Dangerfield.
I think that's a thing.
Sly Dangerfield.
So
Do you ever hear Dan Soder does a Rodney that he does woke Rodney Dangerfield?
Oh, no.
And it's like, I'll tell you, he gets no respect. People of color, I'll tell you.
It's so funny. Anyway, go ahead.
That's funny. Drew, you should use that when you do your 4 minutes.
Do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm stealing stuff.
So the nose piercing on the woman in the front frenulum there is the equivalent signaling to the guy who's doing the deep leg cross.
Okay.
Like you're saying to the world, here's how I vote, here's the community I'm down with, you know my sensibilities,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
They're both, I'd say, kind of equal. Like they're both as accurate. Predictive. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
I'll use that in my comedy.
You'll use the word predictive. Yeah.
It worked.
All right. I think we have some news over here.
Yes.
Andrew's sitting behind the mic in the back of the room, and he's got some news that we can all weigh in on.
Yep. This from the New York Post. Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. claimed Thursday there may be a link between circumcision and autism
I saw this.
due to the distribution of Tylenol post-procedure.
Oh. See, first, I love but I do like an idea where I go, circumcision, get the fuck out, and then I go, ooh, Tylenol, okay, all right. You want to know the best circumcision story I've ever heard?
No.
I'll limit it to 18 minutes. Howie Mandel, you know this one? You do. Howie Mandel had a circumcision at his house, his son, I guess, unless he's just luring strangers into his living room with a moil. But I bet it was related to him. By the way, Howie Mandel, that guy won't even shake your hand. How's he going to do with the foreskin? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't feel like that'd be good territory for him. But he said that he got his son circumcised at the home, and then as tradition would have it, they take it to the backyard and they bury it in the backyard. Yeah. No, the baby.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't think I had to make that distinction, Drew. Yes,
penis.
They take the son and they put him head down into the earth, and a foreskin tree will spring up. And
I'd heard that story.
which obviously makes your dog gay, right? I mean, if it wasn't gay before that, he is now, right? He's got, they do that like the shark. Once he tastes his human blood, once he tastes human cock, he's got a hankering, you know what I mean? So Tylenol, what do you think, Drew?
I think I bet you what this is part of building a case for other things that the people took the Tylenol for that actually may be more implicated for autism.
All right, no one knows what that
beginning.
means.
Yeah, I don't
It's the
understand.
beginning of that.
Yeah.
This
You
is the
know,
beginning.
Andrew forgot to mention, if you take the foreskin and you put it into a juice, you can actually cure autism that you got from taking off the foreskin.
RFK Jr., now you're the kind of guy who would eat roadkill, who took
Yeah.
like a whale's head
I put a
home.
whale's head on my car, and I had to put plastic bags over my children because the whale juice was getting into the car
Yeah.
and hitting them in the face.
I think you're euphemistically calling it whale juice,
It
like
was
there's a
whale
Gatorade
juice.
flavor. I would
Yeah.
call it blood,
It-
but
well,
okay. But now, would you eat
packed
a
with
foreskin?
vitamins.
Would you consider foreskin roadkill?
Well, it depends how the foreskin got there. If somebody's penis was run over, for example, that would be foreskin.
So you wouldn't
roadkill.
harvest a foreskin, but if you
are-
found...
Absolutely never let a foreskin go to waste. That's what I hope we can get that out here
So
today.
RFK Jr., let me paint a scenario. Let's just say you dropped off a dead bear at the woods and put a bicycle by it over in
Underneath
Central
it.
Park,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right.
You put a bear there, and then later on you went to the beach and you found a dead whale and you cut its head off, and then you put it in the sunroof.
Oh,
and then,
so far, very normal stories. Go ahead.
right. This is called a Tuesday.
Typical
This is
Tuesday.
A Tuesday.
Yes.
And you put the garbage bags over your kids so you could get home
Right.
without the whale
Father
juice
of
as
the
you
year. Go
Right.
ahead.
And then on the way home, you passed a foreskin in the road.
Oh, Jesus. This is like Sophie's Choice here. Hold on a second. Now, if I stop too quickly, the whale juice will go flying over the windshield. But here's what I would do.
Okay.
I would lower my speed of my whalehead car and have my 8-year-old open the door. And as we go by the foreskin, I would tell my 8-year-old, who I had a plastic bag over her head, to grab the foreskin off the road.
Okay. All right.
There's no other way.
yeah. No, it's
If I had another choice, I would
there
do
are
it.
no other. No, I get it. You're kind of
Making a lot of
backed in.
sense.
Yeah. So Tylenol causes this autism, in your belief.
Cutting the foreskin
Well, I'm
off
asking,
it.
yeah, the foreskin.
You
got
need the
d-
foreskin to not have the autism. That's why if you blend it into a juice, and it really doesn't taste that bad. I've had several foreskin in my day.
You have a foreskin smoothie, is what you're saying.
Yes, or you can put it in a soup. I don't want to tell you how to get it down, but
Right. But the consumption of foreskins prevents autism.
well, you need it on your body not to have autism.
Okay.
So once the foreskin comes off,
Yeah.
the autism goes in, and you
What-
need to put the foreskin
it's
back
like-
in your body.
Right.
It's called science, Adam.
Understood, but now what about the ladies? Because there's autistic ladies as well. Do we feed them the foreskin?
I wasn't aware that there were ladies with autism, to be honest with you.
I think I've
I haven't
I
studied
married one.
everything. I know I'm the head of health, but I haven't studied everything.
That's true. All right. Well, I think ladies.
Let me write this down.
How does
Women
it
have
break
autism
down
too.
with ladies and men with autism? What percentage are we talking about here?
A little higher in men.
A little higher,
not
but
mad.
1 in 4, someone says.
one and
Oh, mostly female?
what about
So it's
what about dyslexia amongst audience members? True, is that where that's off the charts? We got hit with a certain strain in New York City that affected Rodney's Comedy Club. All right, so it's 25% women. All right, so they got to get some foreskins in their diet too, right?
Well, we should up that number. It's probably a good idea.
How? What's it like being married? I know when Cheryl Hines. You know what I mean? From
Overrated.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. You know, I got to tell you, I became a fan. You know when I became a fan of yours? Because I did your comedy. We did a whole fundraiser for comedy. Autism laughs or whatever they do. No, we raised money and I talked to you on the phone and stuff like that. Good dude, but where I really fell in love with you is when you were on CNN and they were trying to ambush you about saying something about Nazis. And, CNN gets the footage and then chops it up.
Right,
And then makes you look like you're saying Heil Hitler, at a rally.
When you just
So,
really
'cause
just
that's
said, "How you
something all
doing?"
good news agencies do. They get the footage and then they chop it up and make it look
Right.
like something else because they're just hard-hitting reporters over there. But you said something that was awesome because the female news anchor was like, this was really offensive, this whole thing, comparing the COVID to Nazi Germany. And she goes, and your wife, Cheryl Hines, even said it was bad. And then he just goes, she was wrong. And all politicians are so pussy whipped, it was refreshing to have him just call his wife a dumb bitch.
I'll tell you, and a lot of people will probably agree with me, it really fuels the orgasm if you're fighting with your partner.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
not to be graphic.
The orgasm for her boyfriend, or
Just a good fight will
Yeah, right.
really make me rock it off.
All right,
Sorry, I know this is a
what else?
Christian
What else is
podcast.
in the news? It's a Christian podcast.
This is from Fox News. OnlyFans surging on college campuses sparks new safety fears as experts warn of hidden dangers such as stalkers breaking into creators' homes and living in attics.
Oh, they're going Bad Ronald. Deep cut 70s movie of the week. I like the euphemistic titles, OnlyFans. Like, how'd they come up? Like, when they were coming up with the idea, like, how about we call it Pathetic Guys Who Beat Off?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no bad ideas. Okay, what else?
Okay,
What
what
else?
Guys with bad skin and extra cash who like to stroke their meat.
Closer.
Schlubs that can't land a bitch.
Okay, we're getting colder on that one.
Okay. All right. Guys who don't have enough money to buy a prostitute but do have a smartphone. This
Yeah,
one's
a
already
little
too wordy.
shorter
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, You're right.
website.
You're right. I don't, yeah.
Oh, these are only their fans.
Oh, hey. Wait, did you hear what Stu said?
Wait, Stu's never had a good idea.
I know. I was about to send him out on a Chinese
God,
food run, but
OnlyFans, that's
he said
beautiful.
it's only their. How about that?
I love that. OnlyFans.
No, only their fans.
It's
Only their fans.
Only their fans.
What does that mean?
That's what we're gonna call it. Only their fans.
Only their fans.
No, let's just call it OnlyFans.
But there's what?
Like they did with,
Yeah, take
like
the
they did
hair
that
out of
movie with Facebook where Justin Timberlake said,
Yeah.
"Get rid of the Facebook."
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now get the Chinese food.
Okay, got it.
All right. I think we got this. OnlyFans. Yeah, that's a good name. All right. Sorry. So, I listen. First off, I don't judge any woman who uses her body to make money when the alternative is something that's low paying and involves leaving your apartment.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, well,
I don't-
OnlyFans is a lot like back in the day. People used to have to do boots on the ground sex work.
yeah, I know.
Now you don't even gotta touch a penis.
No, I know.
Then that was stripping.
Yeah.
You do that. Now you have to do that even.
Nope.
Or if you want to, you can do it.
You don't have to have a
in your
penis
bedroom.
then. Anywhere
like
near you.
I mean, let's look at this through the lens of a 19-year-old Adam Carolla.
Oh boy.
No, when I was 19,
You would never leave the house.
I didn't have any money.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't do anything.
What would you do? You'd be in the
I
attic. You'd
walk-
be Bad Ronald.
I walk quiet, Drew. I want to apologize. Usually I apologize in advance for Dr. Drew. I would be walking, looking for jobs on a construction site, and then at some point for $7 an hour with taxes taken out, I just got a job digging ditches and moving drywall and cleaning up garbage out in the sun in the San Fernando Valley. But if someone said, you could just go home and pull your dick out and like wave it around a camera and air conditioning and
hard
make
to say
10
no.
times the money, I would have gone, for sure.
You might have to have gotten more creative than that.
Okay, let him see a nut. I don't care. I get it. Well, that's why I would have
You
you
could
consult.
upsell to the nut.
Upsell
That's
to the nut?
the way you do it. You gotta
Yeah.
upsell.
Yeah, I mean, but also, when I was 19, if someone would have said, look, all you got to do is go into Tijuana, put a balloon of heroin up your ass, and come back, we'll give you $3,000. I would have definitely done it. Yeah. All right, sorry. What else, Andrew?
Thanks to a new California law, you won't have to scramble to turn down the volume when a commercial comes on a streaming platform. Oh. New California law limits the volume of ads on streaming platforms. This law comes into effect July 2026.
I love how I want to be at that city council meeting or the California meeting in Sacramento when I would be like, all right, people, here's what we got on the docket. We got this homeless situation.
The whole city burned down.
I got the cities burned to the ground. I just got a report on my desk this morning about the bubonic plague.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rats infected with the bubonic plague. Also, there's a new thing, I think these street takeover things where these guys steal Dodge Chargers and they do donuts in the intersection and a bunch of teenagers get run over and stuff. And there's the volume that comes on for these commercials when people are looking at their browser.
Stu, what do you think we should start with?
What do you think, Stu? What do you think? The commercials?
I only heard the commercial. That's
All
all I
right, if
heard.
there's time permitting, we can talk about pulling permits and rebuilding the Palisades.
No.
But we have a limited amount of time. Homeless, yada, yada, yada. I get it. Olympics coming to town. Great. China's eating our lunch. Fantastic. But let's really focus. Let's dance with who brung us. The insignificant shit that nobody gives a fuck about. Okay, that's what I'm here to solve.
We're going to change the name of the state to that.
Yeah, that's right. It was one time, it was a funny thing, when I interviewed Gavin Newsom, it was a funny thing because I realized politicians are used to saying things that sound important,
Right.
but they don't make sense. So I go, listen, at a certain point, I just go, look, I want gas prices to come down. I want to fix this homeless problem. I want to fix the potholes in the roads. I want you to work big to small. Okay, you can get to that shit later on. You know, if you want to trans some illegal prisoners, by all means, but do it later. Wait, because, you know, it impacts my life, but not as much as potholes and homelessness, you know? So I go, just work on the big stuff, and then you can get down to the granular stuff. And he looked at me, and he chuckled, and he goes, Adam, I like to work small to big. And then he, like, literally thought there's going to be an applause break. But I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. This is working small to big, right? And it always reminded me, if you say stuff with enough sort of self-assurance and gravitas, people will agree with you. And I was doing a Crank Anchors call a million years ago. Hold your applause, please. And I was doing a Crank Anchors call a million years ago. And I was talking to a funeral home, and I was trying to make arrangements for my mom, and the woman I was talking to, I was just like, I miss her so much, and she's like, I know, and I go, no son should have to bury a mother. And the person went, I know. And I realized it's all in the delivery. That's what Gavin Newsom says. He says bullshit that makes no sense, but he does it with such fucking gravitas that everyone goes, oh, he's so right. Yeah, let's take care of the miniature stuff before we get to the huge stuff that's plaguing us all. All right, you have one more there, Andrew?
Yeah, the Palisades fire suspect, 29-year-old Jonathan Rinderneck, will be held without bond.
Rinderneck's tough.
Jonathan.
Yeah, at some point, let's just call you John. You know what I mean? I felt that way when Jeffrey Toobin got caught beating off.
Toobin.
I was like, hey, at what point can we call you Jeff? You know, this is not really a Jeffrey type. You beating off on a Zoom call with a bunch of colleagues while day drinking, that's more of a Jeff move.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, that's a lord of the land, you know?
He came on TV after to talk about it, and he wore a tie. And I was like, I could never, first of all, if I did that, I would be fired. But to have the confidence to then go on TV again and be like, yes, I did. I jerked off in the meeting, but this is why I need to be respected again.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get that, though. His apology didn't make sense. Like, what was he apologizing? That he didn't know how to turn off a camera?
Yeah.
He acted like
He didn't say
did
much.
something
He didn't
wrong. Like, yeah, and she was like, "What were you thinking?" Like, she doesn't masturbate and knows how to work cameras good.
When I was on Zoom calls during COVID, I'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I look so crazy. Like, I don't have any makeup on. Like, oh my God, I'm a mess." Meanwhile, this dude's like, "I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off my camera before jerking off in the meeting."
He's like, "I'm sorry."
He talks
like, "I don't know what. I'm gonna go to therapy to learn how to work a camera right."
Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
But this guy's last name is what?
Tubin.
No, Tubin.
Rindernecht.
Rinderneck?
Ringer neck?
Rinder.
He should have been a murderer with that.
Knech.
Yeah, see, this is trouble for his dad. Because Dad, who works at the Jiffy Lube, can't go totally different render neck. I know you've never heard that name, and that's where you're praying to be Johnson or Brown.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the
right.
Wisconsin ringer neck.
Yeah. We're a proud,
Yeah, his
fire starting.
His sister cannot start an OnlyFans now.
No, Everett, it's too specific. You can't get away from that name. I always love it when the guy's a junior. Because the guy's like sitting around when the kid's an infant. He's like, we're going to go with Junior because one day when he wins the Super Bowl and is the MVP of the league, my name's going to be shouted from the heavens. And then the kid goes up to a bell tower and goes on a shooting spree, and now it's your name that's on there. Fuck that. So Dad is not going to be able to live this one down.
No.
But he's in Florida. Do we have to extradite everybody? You know what I mean? Like, we got to get him back to California to put him on. Really? Don't we have enough criminals here? The guy went to Florida. Let's just put him on trial in Dade County and they can fucking do it, right? Tired of bringing everyone back.
You know,
By the way, we couldn't get Roman Polanski back. We tried to dangle a 13-year-old in front of him. He wouldn't bite. I took a 13-year-old to the airport. They're like, come on. He just looked through the glass on the place like, no, don't do
That
it.
was a decoy. Trying to have sex.
Wait, what's Chris Hansen sound like?
He sounds like this. Roman Polanski was trying to have sex.
Yeah, what?
But that was a decoy.
What was he trying to have?
Sex. He was trying to have sex.
Played
There's
the
like
sax?
19, there's
Sax?
19 vowels in
He's
it.
saying, what?
Sex.
He went to Saks Fifth Avenue?
Not a sex, a sex.
Oh, he was trying to have
He
sex.
was trying to have sex.
Oh.
And his screen name was Boner95.
That's my favorite part when he pulls out the file of information, like a huge. The guy always starts off with like, I don't even know who this bitch is. I just come over for some Toll House cookies and sweet tea.
That's not what your chat
He's got
says.
Smirnoff
chat?
That's
Twisted.
not what your chat says. I have your chat right here.
Oh, there's a chat. He pulls
It's a
out
very big
reams.
chat log, no pun intended.
Uh-huh.
You say, I want to see your boobs, LOL. They always go LOL too on it.
She told me she was in her 60s.
That's not what the chat says. She said, I'm only 13. You said, great, LOL.
Yeah. You know what? I'm dyslexic. I thought she said 31.
That's not what your chat says. Your chat says, I'm not dyslexic, LOL.
It's such a turnoff. I just wanted to push it up front there. Yeah, all right. Look, I'm not going to do this anymore.
You're free to go. You're free to go.
Oh, I can go?
You're free to go.
I'm free to go?
I mean, there's a giant SWAT team out front, but you're free to go. I'm not holding you here.
No, but can I just go ahead and crawl out of a vent pipe? Do I have to go out the
You
front
have to
door?
go this way. You have to go this way.
But the Fresno
Just right-
Popo is out there.
More right this way, please.
But I'm free to leave?
You're free to go.
You know, you mind if I take some of these Toll House cookies? Because I don't feel like they're going to have them
The
in
only
prison.
cookie you'll be getting is down at county jail.
No, I'm saying I don't think they have cookies at county jail.
That's not what your chat says. Your chat says there's a lot of cookies down at county jail.
And scene.
And we're done.
All right. Well done again, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can check out his YouTube channel at Kyle Dunnigan. Very funny. And then also Cat Timpf, everybody, on Gutfeld all the time. And where do we find the real cattimpf.com? is where we go for like live shows and stuff like that. Dr. Drew, follow the show on Rumble.
Hey, Adam. We have a surprise for you, courtesy of Rodney's and Tony Caparelli. They want to gift it to you on stage right now.
Tony Caparelli, that guy's a man. Yeah, he's a good dude. Anyone who's named after a deli meat is okay by me. That's me. Tony Caparelli is a surprise.
So this is a, notice the artwork on the wall?
Oh, artwork on the wall. That's beautiful. First off, Jeffrey Toobin's never done a set in his life. Why is there a rendition of him? It's got a little Toobin in him. Well, that's wonderful. I'm honored. You know, I'll tell you what, next time I come to New York, I'm going to bring my kids in here so I can point at that and they could not give a shit. Because that's how those little fucks are.
I did my job, didn't I?
Well, thank you. That's wonderful. And are we going to put it up top?
Well,
No, we're taking it back to Glendale.
Oh, we're taking it back home.
Yeah, I'm going to be carrying that across town tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. I appreciate it. I thank you very much, Tony.
thank you very much. And I'm a subscriber, too.